Welcome to Commissioner of Collegiate Education, Government of Telangana. This is Veeraya Sheelam, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Government Degree College for Women, Nalgonda. So today discussing topic from BSc final year, 5th semester, subject botany, paper ecology and biodiversity. Today topic is population ecology. So discussing topic is part 1. So one more part is there that we'll discuss in next video, in next PPT. So today topic population ecology. Population means simply group of similar species. Group of similar species which are living in a particular area is called population. The important is similar species or same species. The group of individuals of the same species living in a given area. In between the individuals, they need free mating, free contacting in particular time, in particular area. Such type of the similar individuals group is called population. So it is the definition, don't forget. So population is a group of individuals of the same species living in a given area. Populus is the Latin word. Populus is the Latin word. In Latin language, populus means people. Populations are two types. One is monospecific population. Mono means one. Monospecific population. This population completely made by single species, only one type of the species. That is called monospecific population. If more than one species in a population, that is called polyspecific or mixed population. So more than one species in a particular given area, more than one type of the species are living together in a particular area. Generally that is referred to as community. So common definition also belongs to community. In a particular area, in given area, the group of the many species living together is called community. Simply group of the many species in a one area is called community. In community, many type of the species are visible. For example, dogs is a one species. Neem tree, another species. Lotus plant, another species. In a single area has these more than one species are living together in that area. That is called a community. So populus word is derived from Latin language. Types of ecology. Ecology means the relationship in between organisms and their environment and their surrounding environment is called ecology. Ecology term coined by Ernest Haeckel. So first time Carl Ritter was proposed, but later confined and popularized by Ernest Haeckel since 1873. So the more credit goes to Ernest Haeckel. Types of the ecology. Many type of the ecologies are there. It is a science branch. Many type of the science branches are there. But some of the given here: population ecology. This ecology branch deals with the study of population in an area. That is called population ecology. In this branch, entire the population characters are discussed. Community ecology. Community means group of more species. In an area, the ecology deals with the characters of community. Production ecology. Production ecology. It is completely dependent on solar energy, linked with energy flow. Ecosystem ecology. Ecosystems are many types. So every ecosystem has some particular characters. For example, pond ecosystem, river ecosystem, forest ecosystem, grassland ecosystem. Such type of every ecosystem has a particular characters. Global ecology. Global means entire the world, earth planet. So study of entire the earth planet ecology is called global ecology. Landscape ecology. So it is related to the landscapes. Grasslands, simply grasslands ecology. Molecular ecology. So it is a recent advanced ecology. Many protein, especially protein. The behavior of protein in organism, that study and surrounding with environment. So protein link with ecology, environment. Protein made up of many amino acids. These are regulated by DNA. So DNA, protein and surrounding environment. So study in between DNA, protein and surrounding environment of that organism. Behavioral ecology. So behavioral ecology deals with the plants or animals and their offsprings. Offsprings means newborn babies. So the behavior of newborn babies are new plantlets. That behavior, the study of behavior of offsprings, new offsprings. Aquatic ecology. So it is a link with water, either fresh water or marine water. Microbial ecology, microorganism and surrounding environment. Systems ecology. System means energy. So how energy produced from the plants, that is called systems ecology. Thermodynamic principles are involved in this ecology. Taxonomic ecology. So plant taxonomic ecology. Many type of the plants are involving in this ecology. Evolutionary ecology. So how species are evolved since lack of the years. So it is the ongoing process and surrounding that living things and environment. The two are discussed in this branch. Terrestrial ecology. So only land ecology. Organism ecology. Organisms, a single organism versus environment. Habitat ecology. So habitats also sometimes play a vital role in the lifestyle of organisms. Human ecology. So this branch only deals with the human beings. Conservation ecology. Plant conservation, animal conservation. The conservation need to the which are in felt in endangered condition, they must should be conserved. So that is deal in that information available in conservation ecology. Applied ecology. It is advanced ecology. Cultural ecology. So ethnic tribal people and other tribal area, that all type of the information available in this branch ecology. So now population ecology deals with the study of population structure and dynamics. So in population ecology we will discuss structure and dynamics rather than looking at the individual behavior pattern in living organism. So we will discuss in population ecology the structure of the population, dynamics of the population as well as individual behavior. Population ecology studies the various factors like that affected population size, density, dispersion, modes, growth rate, and mortality rate. These all characters are affected to the population. So the population ecology studies various factors like that population size, density, dispersion modes, growth rate, and mortality rate. In population dynamics, here dynamics means always changing, either good change or bad change. Anyhow, that is called dynamics. Population dynamics means it is always changeable. Population dynamics is the study of how and why change in size and structure over time. So why population change? How population change? That determine is called dynamics. If that is belongs to one population, that is called population dynamics. In population dynamics, we will know about that how change the population in number, how change the structure of that population in particular time. So three basic types of population distribution within a region range from top to bottom, which are uniform. For example, penguin birds. So in penguin birds, they are distributed in particular area. These all penguin birds are looks like similar, identical. We can't differ from each other. They are looks like uniform. For example, penguin. You take penguin, uniform population. Random population. For example, I am taking one area. That area has some tree species as a clusters. Like that, these are random. Some areas are have plants. Some areas are does not have any plants. Such type of arrangement, organism or population is called random. So clumped. If one area has many animals, for example, buffaloes, deers, or other national park animals are clumped. We can't easily recognize the number of the population. So uniform, random, and clumped. These three type of the populations are distributed in different regions. Demography. In Greek language, demo means people. Graphy means measurement or writing or distribution. Simply, demography means people measurement. Study of human population. Remember, demography means study of human population. Their structure, change within the environment. Simply, demography means study of human population. Study of human population is called demography. Measurement of people is called demography. It is particularly this term coined for human population. Father of demography, John Grant. So since 1620 in between 74 is a time period. John Grant. Remember John Grant, father of demography. Demography is the one of the science branch. Purely this branch deals with the study of human population. Only the human population information available from this. Now, demographic characteristics. Before going to details, let us see one quotation. That is, food is the controlling factor of population growth. So food is the main controlling factor for population growth. So population growth go to controlling, population growth regulating, especially by the food availability, based on the availability of food. If food is available, optimum, the population growth also visible as optimum. If food is exceed, the population growth also exceeded. Huge population growth is recorded. If food is crisis, in that moment population growth also gradually decreases. Directly the food link with population growth, that was given by Malthus, scientist named Malthus. So food is directly linked with growth of population. Now characters of the demography. The first one is population density. Second one, natality. Third one, mortality. Survivorship curves. So here some spelling mistake. Survivorship curves. Age distribution, age pyramid, population growth or growth curves, and population expansion. Now discuss one by one. The first one is population density. Density means crowd, huge number. Density means, so the number of individual inhabiting per a unit area or volume represents the density of population. Density means simply the number of the individuals living in one unit area or volume. This is called dynamics. This is called density. So density explains the number of individuals. For example, number of trees per acre. In 1 acre has the number of trees are 500 or 1000. Number of diatoms in liter of the water. 50,000 or 50 million of the diatoms also possible in a liter of the water. So the principle is density is equal to number of individuals by area into time. Number of individuals indicate small n. Small n. By area means A into unit to time, small t. So density is equal to D. D is equal to n by A into T. It is important for entrance. So population density formula, D is equal to n by A into T. N means individual, number of individuals by given area into time. In the span of time, the number of the individuals are high, the density is high. If the number of individuals are less, the density is very less. Large sized organisms, for example elephant, have lower density. In 1 acre occupied by elephants, the number of elephants are maybe 40, 50 elephants or 100 elephants, because the animal size is too large. Therefore, the number of elephants are maybe 50 or 100. Smaller sized organisms have more density. For example, 1 liter of water contains some millions of the diatoms. In that moment, the liter space is very less. 1 liter occupies just 1 bottle size. In 1 bottle contain how many millions of the organisms? So the density is too high. Here the size of the organism also decide the density of population. So larger size organisms gives always less density. Smaller size organisms gives big density. The density of population always dynamic. Here dynamic means change, always change. That is called dynamic. The dynamic link with the time, link with the space. The both are deciding factors. Availability of the time, availability of the space. The population can always change in numberly, in structurally. That is called population dynamics. So population dynamics means always changing based on time and space. Population density decreases. Reason why population density decreases? One is emigration. Emigration means some organisms are migrate from outside to here, given area, particular area. That is called emigration. Or death. When the population density decreases, once again, listen carefully. Population density decreases but not increases. The number of population organisms are decreased because emigration. Emigration means from here to outside. The individuals are going to far regions. That is called emigration. Therefore, the number of the individuals are decreasing in that area. At the same time, death. Some organisms are go to die. In that moment, the population density size is decreasing. Emigration means migration of animals or organisms from here to far regions is called emigration. One more thing. Now population density is increasing. How increasing? Immigration. Immigration means from far region to here. The organisms are migrate from far region to given area. Therefore, new organisms are adding to that area. Therefore, the population density increasing. Or new birth rate also increasing. Either newly born organisms or adding new organisms from migrate from other places to here. Therefore, the population are increasing. So, three terms are came. One is emigration. Another one is immigration. So, any difference in between emigration and immigration? Emigration means from here to long places. Organisms are migrate from here to far places with permanent. The migration is permanent. That is called immigration. Immigration. Adding new organisms, they are migrate from other places to here with permanent. That is called immigration. So in emigration and immigration, both terms, one word is important. The term is permanent migration. So simply migration is also there. Migration means just organisms are moved from one place to another place with seasonal, instant, not permanent, instant with seasonal. So the organisms are moved from one place to another place based on the seasonal. That is called migration. If that is permanent, from here to outside abroad, that is emigration. From abroad to here, that is immigration. So the immigration and emigration, the two are decide the population density. Along with that, either birth or death. Density of population can be measured by two ways. One is crude density. Crude density measured by total area in particular time. Crude density means huge density. So the population density measuring in the total area given particular time. Specific density or ecosystem density, it is also measuring to the population density but given a smaller unit area, a smaller unit habitat. It is the actual size of the population, actually colonized population. So it is indicate one colony because a specific colony measuring by this population density, therefore it is called a specific density, ecosystem density. Again, the two densities are identified, measured by the principle is D is equal to N by A into T. Second demographic character is natality. Natality means birth. The total number of new individual born in certain population at particular time is called natality. Simply natality means birth. Birth of new individuals. In human beings, this is called birth rate. Maximum natality is the maximum production of new individuals under ideal conditions is called potential natality. So if ideal conditions are available, ideal conditions means favorable conditions. When favorable conditions are there, maximum offsprings are producing by the individual. That is called potential natality. When ideal conditions are available, not only human beings, in plants, animals and microorganisms, if favorable conditions are available, they can producing maximum number of the offsprings. That is called potential natality, maximum rate of birth. The natality principle is B is equal to number of births for unit time. Here B means birth rate. The unit time DNN by average population number NDT. Here B means birth rate, N means number of population in the beginning. N means capital N means. D means change in value. Small n means number of individuals after unit time. T means time. So these are the abbreviated forms. It is the principle for finding natality rate. Clutch size. So clutch size, it is indicate young ones. Clutch size means young ones. In the population, which organisms, the number of organisms, how many younger ones are there? That is called clutch size. So the number of young ones produced on each occasion called as clutch size. Clutch size generally in tropical environment is smaller. Tropical environment means our area come under subtropical, means hot environment. So clutch means young population. In tropical environment means hot environment. In hot environment, the younger one population is generally smaller than temperate region. Temperate means cool region. So tropical means hot region, temperate means cool region. Usually the younger population, number of younger population is very smaller in hot regions when compared to the cool regions. That is called clutch size. So clutch size is very small in hot areas, very big in cool areas. Therefore, young ones are decided to producing natality, to producing offsprings. So clutch size is decided to the increasing of population. Natality rate depends on some characters are given. Natality rate depends. Natality means birth. Natality means birth rate, depends on age group of the population. Age group. So it is must. Age group is decided to the natality. Male versus female ratio. So number of the male and number of the female also important in given area. Clutch size, just before I told. Breeding time also important. Interval time between the reproductive phases. So a plant has reproduction phase. Reproduction phase comes only once in year. It is the differ from plant to plant, species to species. So that reproductive phase also important. If the reproductive phase is not came, offsprings never producing, not flowering, no seed formation, no fruit formation. So it is genetically decided. Age of the individual at the time of reproduction time. So age also deciding. Period of maturity and old age. Old age also one of the reason Old age generally not capable to producing new offsprings. It is also linked with the natality. Natality means birth rate. Natality pattern differ in tropical and temperate region. Tropical means hot region, temperate means cool regions. So natality pattern, birth rate is decided in tropical and temperate regions. Tropical means temperate regions, hot regions. Temperate region means cold regions. So hot regions and cold regions. Now we will observe the tropical areas with dry period. Remember, dry period. During the dry period in tropical areas, tropical means hot areas, like our Telangana come under subtropical. In tropical areas, dry periods, during the dry period, breeding is at least as seasonal. So seasonal, the breeding is linked with, breeding is coming with seasonal, like temperate region, like means cold region. So in cold region and hot region, in both the seasonal breeding is visible. In both hot and cold, in both regions the breeding is come as seasonal. Next one, tropical in humid. This is the dry period and humid period. Humid means wet, rainy season. In the rainy season, the breeding may occur throughout the year. From where? Tropical. Tropical means which? Hot zones. So in hot zones, entire the year, when if humid, if wet condition with rainy season, rains are available, in that moment the breeding may be occur throughout the year. Example, some birds, some plants, some insects. So you remember in between two lines, dry periods, the pattern of natality, humid periods, the pattern of natality or breeding. In dry period it is seasonal, in humid period it is entire the year. So entire year plants or insects, some birds can breed. It is the major difference in between humid and a dry period. Next one, mortality. Mortality means death. Mortality means death. Mortality rate means the number of the individuals died in 1000 population. So if we are taking 1000 population, the number of the individuals are died, that is indicate as mortality rate. The death rate is equal to number of deaths per unit time by average population. So it is the principle, identify the death rate. Death rate is equal to number of the death in given time, in particular time, by average population. Mortality is two types. One is minimum mortality, another one is ecological mortality. Minimum mortality, theoretically, it is the minimum loss under the ideal condition. If all favorable conditions are available, the number of the deaths are very less. That is called minimum loss. Minimum loss. When which condition? Favorable conditions are available. In that moment, the death rate is very less. Therefore, minimum loss of that ideal condition, that is called minimum mortality. It refers to the least. It refers to the least loss. Least loss. As well as it is a constant population. It indicates constant population. So in constant population has least death rate visible. Second one is ecological mortality or realized mortality. Mortality means death. The actual loss of individuals under given environmental condition. It is the actual loss individual in the population. It is not constant. It is various with population and environmental conditions. So it is not stable, always it is changing, it is fluctuating. Maximum death rate occurs in egg, larva, seeds, senescence stages. So in egg stage, larva stage, or seeds or senescence stages, those are losing a huge number of organisms through the death. Mortality rate is affected by some of the conditions, environmental conditions. Yes, it is decided to the mortality rate. Population density. Density means huge number. It is decided number of the individuals. Density is density means number of the individuals, either less number or huge number. Density, population density. Nutrient deficiency. Okay, plants are mostly suffering from the deficiency of nutrients. Availability of nutrients also decided to the mortality rate in plant communities. More deficiencies are visible in plant communities than animal communities. Diseases. Yes, it is the a major cause effect to the mortality rate. Diseases. Competition. So competition is everywhere, in between the species, same species, or in between the dissimilar species. So competition for food, competition for habitat, competition for water, competition for everything. So competition is everywhere in between similar organisms, similar species. More competition in between similar organisms. Less competition in between the dissimilar. Predation. It is very common in ecological food chains or food web. Predation is topmost predator is killed to the all type of the animals. So predator is the topmost consumer. Usually natality exceeds mortality. It is the low population density. So listen careful. Natality means birth. Mortality means death. Natality is exceed mortality at low population density. Population density means the number of the population is very less. For example, 1 acre land has 20 deers. For example, in 1 acre land has 20 deers. In that moment, natality is exceed than death. The 20 deers are producing many offsprings, many child deers. In that moment, natality is exceed than number of the deaths. In the same acre land has 200 deers. In that moment, the density is high. When population density is high, in that moment, the death rate is exceed to the natality. In that moment, in 1 acre has about 200 deers. In that moment, deers are suffer from the place, for the food, for the everything. Therefore, the death rate is high. Here, finally, density is decided natality rate and mortality rate. In second condition, when the rate of natality become equal, when natality is equal to mortality rate, the population size remains stationary, stable. In given area, the number of the birth, the number of the death are equal. In that moment, the population size is maintained stable, stagnation. So that is equilibrium state. The birth and death rate is called vital index. Vital index is equal to births by deaths into 100. So vital index means VI is equal to birth by deaths into 100. That is called vital index. For a population, the number of survivors is more important than the number of dying individuals. So dying is not a priority, only survivors are important in a population. It is decided to the population. So number of death is not a priority, only number of the birth is important. A life table provides information about the rate of mortality and life expectancy. So, life expectancy is a prepared table by scientists. It is the hypothetical concept. So, by the help of the life expectancy for the different ages of the group in population. From this table, it is possible to estimate the growth or decline of the population. So, life expectancy is one of the hypothetical table which was prepared by scientists. By the help of that life expectancy table, we can easily estimate the either growth or decline of the population by the help of mortality rate and life expectancy. These two words, based on the two words, we can expect the one organism can live up to how many years. That is expectation. So now we are going to some discussing one or two questions. The collection of individuals which belongs to the same species when live together in a region is known as. So in the question asking individuals, they are same species, they are belongs to same species in a single area, given area, that is called A. Keystone species, B. Community, C. Guild, D. Population. So what is the answer? Population. So individual species, same species in given area, the answer is population. Next one, name the term which defines the study of the characteristics and parameters of the population. So your study of the characteristics of the population. Study of the characteristics of the population. A. Demography, B. Population ecology, C. Population density, D. Mortality. So what is the answer? Demography. Demography means simply study of characteristics of the population is called demography. Simply human population, study of human population characteristics is called demography. In Greek language, demo means people. Next one, the size of the population is represented by property called density. Is it true or false? Size of the population is represented by property called density. So size. If the number, size means number, population number, it is represented to the density. Is it true or false? Yes, this is true. For example, 1 acre has 50 deers. 1 bottle water contains 50 million of the diatoms. Anyhow, both are sizes. Acre land contains 50 deers is the one size. 50 is the size. 50 million is the one more size. Either small or big. First one is smaller size, smaller density. Second one refers to big density. So the statement is true. Community refers to living and non-living components of the ecosystem. Is it true or false? So community means more than one species living together in a particular area in particular time is called community. Refers to living and non-living components of the ecosystem. Is it true or false? This is the false. Community refers to the living together more than one species in a given time and a given area is called community. But it is the living and non-living components related to the ecosystem definition. Answer false. So thank you very much.